G'day, g'day. How are ya? We're very early because I want to go over a couple of things. I'm treating this as a test. We are with Aussie Outlaws in the Cup Series tonight. Missed last week at Atlanta, but we are at Vegas in my favourite vehicles. But it's the Cup car, yeah, the next-gen Cup car. So, yeah. New livery, new team overalls, whatever you want to call it, drive suits, pit crew. The other stream I did the other night from Phoenix in the Ann's car truck round went really well. So we're trying it again tonight. This one's at 1440. Thursday night was at 1080. We're going to try 1440. We'll see what happens. We've got green lights across the board with no drop frames. Let's keep our fingers crossed that keeps going. New intro screen there. I don't know whether you noticed or not, but new intro screen. Because I removed the icons for all the social platforms. And it's just got the logo for YouTube, hunting 500 subscribers. That's my target. Because if I can get to 500, I can monetize my channel, which will pay for some of this stuff, and it'll help me out. A bit like hitting the like button on the live streams and the videos. It's really helpful if you actually hit like. If you're not a subscriber, please do, and turn on your notifications so that you get notified whenever I go live on YouTube. It'll send you a notification that I'm live. But we'll see how it goes tonight. I've relocated a couple of things. I still haven't worked out how to put the YouTube live chat on the stream yet, but that's not a priority because you're only going to be able to watch at the moment on YouTube, and the live chat's next to it. So, yeah. We'll go to that one there. And I'm going to put a message in now. And there we go. Okay. Now, there's a couple of things I was going to go over, which I've only just been made aware of by accident this afternoon. A mate in another team, I was having a chat with a few of the Quantum boys, and he mentioned something, and I said, sorry, what are you talking about? Well, we're going to look at them right now before we get into anything. We've only got 30-minute practice, so I'll go over this stuff and I'll go out and do a couple of laps. First up, you could probably see it right here in the middle of the screen. In fact, we will, because everything's running perfectly there. So I'll hide that. Okay. And, yep, I'm in Discord for the race in the Mad Dog Racing channel. Okay. Right about here on the screen, you may be able to see something. If I hit this button, it lights up. That's me talking in Discord. Now, it's unfortunate that it's located there. That's where I put it while I was in the car. Because when I actually go to there, and I hit it,
give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
It lights up off to the side of the dashboard. And anybody else who's in the channel will be listed either above or below me. And I'll have to see how that works out. I might need to drag it down a bit. That is available in Discord. I never even knew it was there. So you can actually see who's talking in Discord, and you've got them displayed on the screen. I've got it there just so it's a glance. You don't have to look away. Down on the right-hand side, you'll notice a new black box. That is the weather, obviously, because that's what it's called, weather. Now, you can ask the spotter for a report by clicking on that with the mouse.
No expected change in conditions.
Like so. Or you can actually have a hotkey set. Okay? And what happens, it's the same with the damage. Okay? I'm going to test the damage one out in a minute. I'll go out and I'll actually hit the wall or something and just see what he says. But if I actually hit the hotkey, oh, it's going to make a liar out of me now. Weather, come on. No, all right, don't worry about it.
No expected change in conditions.
Okay, that's weird. I already said it and I tested it before it was working. So we'll see how we go with that. In the meantime, we'll go out, we'll run a lap. And I might move that. Where are we? Okay. And we'll move that down to here somewhere. I think everything else is pretty much where I need it to be. You'll notice also I've got an overlay which is you can only see it in the live stream. I can't see it here, but it's down the bottom left hand corner. I've moved where it says hello to my grandkids. It was up on the rear view mirror, but I've moved it down there now.
I get you, you get neighbour.
So you can see that on the stream, but it's only on the stream. I can't see that.
I don't know, mate, but that wasn't very good between teammates.
So we're going to go out. I haven't actually changed the steering or anything yet. I'll do that in a minute. Slippy around here by the looks of it. Oh, come on.
Car inside. Clear inside.
I want to put some damage on the car so that I can test the damage report. Don't take anybody else out though.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap. 29 even. You've got wheel damage. No expected change in conditions.
So that's working, okay. Yeah, well, there's no damage on it now because I've quit back to the pits, so it repaired it, yeah. But, yeah, so it should work if I need it to, but we'll see how it goes at the time, yeah. I've changed the livery. It's not a new livery. It's just been updated and modified. So we'll see how it goes. I've got no idea whether Matty's coming in or not. But yeah, so some new bells and whistles there in iRacing and Discord. Whether that was already there, I don't know. I've never seen it before. Wasn't even aware it existed. Nobody's ever said anything. And then Brett Campbell just happened to say something about the Discord overlay in iRacing, and I went, sorry, what was that? Run that by me again? So yeah, and he was telling me what it was, and tried to get it working, had some trouble. Went and had a look on YouTube and just ran a search, and a video came up that telling you how to set it up. So I don't know how long it's been there, but I've never seen it before, didn't know it existed. But that is probably okay. Like I said, it sits in an unfortunate spot there at the moment. But when I'm in the car, it's going to be right where I want it. Down on the right-hand side, I had it sitting above the black box, but I thought it was, you know, if I'm looking across to see who's talking in, you know, Discord, if I don't know who's in the channel, it might be a distraction having it across there, having a look across. But we'll see how that goes there for the moment. If Matty shows up and he's racing tonight, then he'll obviously be in the Discord channel, which means he'll be displayed there as well, so I'll be able to see what he's saying. Well, that he's talking, but it's mainly, I'll know that it's him, but it's mainly if you get a whole bunch of people in, or somebody comes in just to say hello before the race and then they're going back to another channel, it'll display who it is sitting there in game, so that's a good thing. But yeah, lights up pretty well, it's easy to see, and it's got the icon as well, so that's pretty cool. The weather thing is pretty cool, although it's probably not that useful in NASCAR or generally in oval racing. I imagine that will be quite useful to road races now that iRacing has rain. Well, on certain cars it's got rain. They'll enable it on more cars as they go along. When they're happy it's working properly and they've done the updates and patch fixes and whatnot over the next couple of weeks, I imagine over time they will enlarge that and enable it for more cars, so you'll probably end up with it for cars that you don't get at the moment. So I know it's enabled for like GT3s, LMP2s, stuff like that. Hey Abigail, how you going? Yeah, thanks for that. Probably going to need it. Don't know whether I'm going to make the distance, to be honest. My legs are hurting already. Just muscular issues and joint issues and, you know, the usual stuff. And it's a long race. That's 260 laps. It's a long way. But thank you for popping the comment in there, so I know the chat's working. That's good. So yeah, it'll be more useful for that weather thing than it will for this. I mean, it's not very often anybody's likely to want rain in a NASCAR event on an oval. So we'll see. I don't know whether the cars have the options to run in the rain with, you know, different tyres and stuff, so I don't actually know whether it's even enabled for this yet. It's definitely enabled for LMP2s and GT3s and stuff, because I've seen it working with other people using it in the rain on those cars. Somebody at Spa today, Brett Campbell, was doing a test in the rain with the LMP2 Cadillac. So I know that works. I've seen it in GT3 a few times. Aussie Outlaws used it in their GT3 race the other night in their series. So yeah, so that'll be handy for that, having that weather thing there. You can go to it, see what the weather forecast is. I mean, it's not, you know, necessarily, this is what the weather is. And, you know, it's a
Heading in, Mark.
forecast, and it's something there to be used to try and just use it as a tool, you know, like fuel and that sort of stuff, so you've got some idea how to plan out your race and, you know, run a strategy and stuff, I imagine. Probably won't be something I use a lot because I don't really do any road racing at the moment because of my wrists and stuff. But it's nice to see that stuff like that's coming in. I'd like to see real-time tyre wear instead of having to pit to find out what the wear is on the tyres. I'd like to see stuff like that, but I imagine it's on the to-do list. It's just not a priority because, you know, too many people have been bitching and moaning about getting rain, so that's yeah, something that iRacing's been wanting to get right and get released to try and, you know, stop all the whinging and carrying on about, oh, what rain. And the guys who complain the loudest about not having it are probably the ones that are going to drop it first. The novelty will wear off, they'll get sick of it because they can't drive for shit, and, you know, put them on a wet track and you know, they're even worse. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. They've got what they want, and as we all know, with human beings, they only want what they can't have, and as soon as you give it to them, they change their mind. So, and iRaces are probably some of the worst of the lot. Yeah, like the 87 cars, the novelty wore off for most people on that in about 3 or 4 weeks, and, you know, those diehards of us that really like the car still want to run it. But, yeah, all the whingers and wannabes all carried on about, oh yeah, that's great, it's great, and then they dropped it as soon as it wore off, went back to doing something else. So we'll see what happens with the rain. It's nice to have it. It makes it more complete, and it's one more thing off the list. I'm glad it's done. They'll monitor it, make sure it's right, run a patch fix if they need to, which they probably will at some point, just to fix something up that's not quite right. For people like me that aren't really probably going to use it a whole lot, if at all, that means they can move on to whatever the next item is on their to-do list. That's, you know, I'm glad that's over with. They've got it done, and now they can just move on to something else they got on their to-do list. Take a well-earned break for a couple of days and just do their general maintenance and stuff, and just keep working on other things they've got in the pipeline. So we'll see how it goes. But that's what it means to me. They can move on to whatever they've got coming up next. But I'd like to see stuff like, you know, live time, real time tyre wear. Other sims have got it. I don't see why. iRacing has never really had it, at least not in NASCAR. You've got to pit to find out how your tyre wear's going. So I'd like to see something like that. You know, if you've got a race and you're doing a long tyre stint, because you've got limited tyres and stuff, it'd be nice to be able to hit the button and look at it in the black box and actually see where your tyres usage is at, rather than having to pit and then leave the pits to find out, you know. So that would be nice, but they'll get to it sooner or later. I'm sure they've got it on the list, and now they've got the rain out of the way and it's been released. They'll just keep an eye on that to make sure that it is right and move on to the next item. So that'll be nice. We've got about 8 minutes left before quali, and still no sign of my partner in crime, unfortunately. So he might not be bothering tonight, I don't know. He's been out all day, so he might be wrecked. Just have a look in there, I'm not seeing his name. Nope. Oh well. I'll just send him a message, just make sure. Maybe he just simply forgot, but he wanted to race. Give it a couple of minutes and see if he responds, but he might have just simply had it slip his mind and he forgotten it was on, but he wanted to, so we'll see whether he'll write back and go, no, I'm too tired, I wasn't going to bother, or, you know, oh, holy crap, I forgot about it. Yeah, I don't work out what that is. It's probably only at my end, but the live chat goes blurry and then comes good, and then goes blurry, then comes good. So not quite sure what's causing that. It's not a major issue. I'm sure it looks fine on the, you know, for anybody that's watching it on like YouTube, just watching the stream, you know, like on the computer or whatever, and it'll come clear in a minute. I noticed it was doing it the other night. So we'll see how it goes. I am sweating my backside off. Because I'm live streaming, I'm wearing a shirt, so we'll see how we go. Oh, God. Legs are killing me. I don't know what the issue is. Just muscle sore. Just muscle sore. We'll see how we go. Try and stretch me out a bit, but just muscle sore. I don't see myself getting to 267 laps tonight. Let's see who's out on track.
Well, that didn't pay off for you, did it, Jonesy?
Oh, that's been a couple of wins.
So I've got about 5 minutes before quali. So if you're waiting on a chance to grab a drink or something, now's your chance, I'd say, before we head into that. Oh, God, that hurts. I might not get very far at all. I've got a feeling the pain in my legs is going to get the better of me. I hope not. I'm worried about my wrists and my shoulders with 267 laps as it is, but if my legs are going to, you know, muscle pain and stiffness and stuff like that, it's going to be a real problem with racing from this point on, because it's happening more and more. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. We'll see how we go. It's the long races that are probably going to be the worst, like this, because Mark runs it with, you know, the full distance rather than half distance like some others do. But that's fine. I'm not criticising. It's a good idea and all that. It's, for those who want it, that works out really well. It's just a very long haul for somebody who's got any kind of medical issues and sitting in the cockpit for a long period and stuff like that, you know. Where are we? Go to that one. I'm not expecting great things anyway. I'm just racing because I thought it'd be bit of fun to, you know, get in here and mix it up, but it's not my favourite car, and like I say, as soon as I sat in the cockpit, I was getting leg pains and muscle soreness and stuff, so we'll see how we go. Oh, goodness me. I mean, I like the track, but to be honest, the car's really slippery around here. Not like racing the trucks where you can belt around here all you like. Oh, that's right, I forgot. It's open setups, isn't it? Oh, great. I forgot this series was open setups. Shared. No. My setups. Geez. Might be why it's so slippery, because I'm on the... geez, I better go out and do a couple of laps with that one. Just throw any setup in the damn thing. See if it's any better. We just want to see if that takes the slipperiness out of it. Oh, what did I get a black flag for? Did I speed out of the pitch, did I? Unbelievable. Alright, I'll turn this on anyway. It reminded me that I haven't done this yet. Yep, minimise that and minimise that. And it should come up in a moment. And we're in a quali, are we? Shit. Well, I'll do a couple of quality laps just to test the vehicle out. Let's just make sure I've got it set how I want it. Alright, well, we'll give it a try. I'm not expecting to qualify any good, I just want to run a couple of laps just to see how the car feels and make sure it's not too slippery. I want to know what to expect. Yeah, completely forgot this is open set. So I haven't bothered looking for a Las Vegas setup, and oh no, it's still slippery.
Green, green, green.
One thing after another.
Your first time lap.
After not being able to run a Phoenix because of the same issue the other night and having trouble with the track, now I'm in a car that wants to cut loose. I might just need a couple of laps to get some heat in the tyres, I'd say. Might be all it is. Jesus.
One more lap. 32.796.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why is it so loose? Look at that, it's starting to let go even there, and I'm not even half throttle. This is bullshit.
There's the flag. It's over.
Shouldn't be that slippery. Bloody hell. Shouldn't be that slippery. I love the trucks around here because they just hang on, but these things, obviously, well, I don't remember them being this loose in the rear end. So, Not quite sure what to make of that. Might go up to that. I don't think it's going to make any difference to that. It's done it on the default, and it's done it on an open set, which was a brilliant open set. I know it's Daytona, but I thought it might give the car some, sort of hang on to it or something, I might change that to metric, actually. Been meaning to do it. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I completely forgot this was open setups, which means I haven't done any practice with it or looked for a setup. Oh, he's joining now. Okay. Team channel. Team channel.
What'd you say?
Sorry, mate, are you on track, are you? Are you qualifying, are you? You qualifying, are you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
18th.
Yeah, well, the trouble is this is open sets and I forgot, so I don't actually have a setup for him.
Oh, that's all right. 21st at the moment.
Yeah, well, I'm well back beyond it, whatever. No, I was going to say, scroll down, there's a team channel.
Oh, I have to quit out.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll use this one then. Actually, you might not be able to... I don't know whether it's locked, so we'll stay in here.
I'm not one of the OPs that's locked, the team channel.
Yeah, I've asked them to fix that, but I don't know whether it's been done yet.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated strength of field is 1,961.
That's interesting.
There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
Why has that changed? Oh, for God's sake, you're joking. Why is that down there all of a sudden? It wasn't there before. This stuff's just moved all over the place.
There are 8 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
This stuff wasn't set up this way 2 minutes ago. It's just changed. It's all over the joint now. Unreal.
Catch star 55, car. Catch star 84, car. Catch star 22, car. Catch star 55, car. Catch star 550, car.
Starting 23rd, and he's 21st, okay. Oh, that's him in front of me, is it? Yeah. He still hasn't put in the skin I sent him last week. what are you doing? Yeah, bunch up, mate. Bunch up.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Oh, there we go. Jesus.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear. Inside.
I hope that goes away. Oh,
Clear inside.
I hope that goes away in a couple of laps.
41.883.
Oh, there it goes. Look at that. It doesn't matter whether I'm high, low, or in the bloody middle. Ah, this is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. If I take it any easier, I might as well stop beside the track.
32.576.
I mean, it's a good setup, although it's for Daytona, or there's the default, and they're both doing the same thing. So it's obviously the way the car is. And I'm going to be honest, I won't be doing. Oh, I won't be out much longer. Not if that's going to keep up. That's bullshit. That doesn't go away in a couple of laps.
The car in P15 just at the fastest lap. 29.429.
I'm not gonna-
32.538.
Shut up!
Fastest lap for you.
Oh, I'm going to be bouncing it off the wall all night, trying to keep the thing straight. This is ridiculous. And I've tried high, I've tried low, and I've tried in the middle. All I'm doing is
The car in
they're gone.
P4 just at the fastest lap.
Because I can't-
29.428.
I can't drive it at a decent bloody speed.
32. New fastest lap for you.
Oh, no, look at this. Nah, this is a joke. This is an absolute joke. Well, as soon as I start to turn in. And I don't know who this is that's coming up
You're
behind me.
losing on the car in front. The gap is 8 seconds. 32.745.
I mean, I'm almost off the throttle and it's doing it. So it's not the power that's causing it.
Inside. Clear. The leader just did a 29.658. The car in P5 just at the fastest lap. 29.321. $32.532.
No, look at this. As soon as I start to turn in, I wonder if I could change the steering when I pit. Because it's open set, so I should be able to. Oh no, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm not going to struggle around with that much longer. If I can't fix that, I'm done. Let's try fixing that.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Too far forward, back it up, back it up, back it up. Too far forward, back. All right, we're too far back, gotta come forward, gotta come forward. All right, we're too far back, gotta come forward, gotta come forward. All right, we're too far back, gotta come forward, gotta come. All right, stop right there, perfect.
Jesus Christ, now I'm moving stuff around again. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That one's got to go up the top. That one
Go, go, go!
Right, now, do I have a black box for the steering? I don't care if they're passing me. That's 2 laps down, but I don't care. I can't drive it like that. Spring offset, brake bias. No, I'm going to have to go out to do it. Okay. That's fine. Because if I don't fix this, I won't be going much further anyway, so... Let's pop out. No, it won't let me. Because the race has started. It won't let me because the race has started. Unreal, eh? No, well, that'll do me then. I'm not going to struggle with that for 260 something laps. That's just not happening. Not happy with that. I'm so pissed off with that. I'm really, really pissed off with that. Because I was looking forward to this, even in this piece of shit. But I don't know what it is. Nobody else seems to be having the issue. Honestly, don't know why it's doing it. I tried racing Xfinities here last week, got the same problem. It wasn't as bad as this though. This is just terrible. Changed the final drive thinking it might help. Having a shorter rear end on it, but no. Look at that. I can't even put any speed into it because it's just all over the place. The default setup does it, this setup doesn't.
33.675.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it's the arse edge. It's just all over the place. There we go, look. No, I'm not going to struggle through 260 odd laps with that. Bugger this bullshit. Frustrate myself and get the shits.
Pit boxing, 5, 3, 1. Right here.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, well... I think the brakes are still set from the way they were at Daytona, which is a mistake.
We can't fix the damage.
Well, thanks for taking a look. It's just nobody would put up with driving a car like that for that 260 odd lap. That's bullshit. You know, this is the trouble with open sets. So I won't be worrying about it. I'm done. So, all right. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Be happy. See ya.